After the accident, we had to go back to Tucson where my brothers lived. We had to make arrangements for a funeral for 5 people we loved. And we had some people come visit us. They were from my brother and sister-in-law's church. They were very well-meaning Christians. And they came and they sat with us, and they never once asked us what we needed or what they could do for us. Instead, they told us why the accident happened. They told us things like, God must have wanted them in heaven with him, or God caused this to happen, or Satan caused this to happen. And I can tell you those friends really remind me of the friends that Job had, where their advice meant nothing to us. Actually, it was hurtful to us. And yet, I know that they meant well. But I can contrast those friends with what we had here at Anderson Hills. We had friends who called us out there, who offered to come get our girls and take care of them. They did things when we got back to Cincinnati just to be with us, just to let us talk and let us share our grief, even though they had no answers for us. One sympathy card just had a friend's name signed on it because she had no words. One of my very favorite pastors ever, John Armentrout, came and just sat by my side and admitted to me that he didn't have answers and he couldn't wait to go to heaven and ask certain things like, why do young people sometimes die so young and old people live so long? And it was such a comfort for me to have this great man of faith be able to share his questioning with me. That meant something. So the friends that Job had didn't give him answers either. But we found in this church, we found love and people just coming alongside us. And even though I couldn't pray, I think this whole church was praying for us. And it makes a difference. I don't think we always have the answers that we want to have. I do believe God answers all our prayers, but I think we're naive to think that we know the answer to those prayers. And sometimes we just have to accept that God's way is good and that he wants the best for us. And there are times in our grief that it's very hard to accept that. So I think you have to be gentle when you respond to someone else when they're in the midst of their grief.